Hi, I'm Mary D, and you're watching The Philippe Matthews Show.
Welcome to the Philippe Matthews Show at thepmshow.tv. Named the Oprah of the Internet by Mark Victor Hansen, Philippe Matthews doesn't ask questions that are different. He simply asks questions that make a difference. The Philippe Matthews Show features entertainers, bestsellers, authors, thought leaders, change agents, and world-class experts in the field of personal, spiritual, and professional development. An internet marketing entrepreneur, Philippe is a creator of the How movement, dedicated to teaching people how to move from the mindset of hope to the process of how. If you are ready to take your life to the next level, move from the mindset of why to the mindset of why not. Tune in right now to this latest edition of the Philippe Matthews Show and watch your life grow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Lisa Nichols is with us tonight. She is the co-author of Chicken Soup for the African American Soul. She is a dynamic motivational speaker and powerful advocate of personal empowerment and emotional healthiness, who has commanded the attention of over 200,000 people with her heartfelt, no-holds-barred messages, and I believe that number might be a little bit low. Lisa Nichols delivers powerful and thought-provoking seminars to standing-room-only audiences of women empowerment groups, entrepreneurs, investors, parents, educators, juvenile justice employees, and adult youth advocates. Her real messages are filled with powerful energy, personal testimonies, and eye-opening interactive processes. She is known not to leave a dry eye in the house, and I can attest to that as a result of speaking with her earlier today, and I will share that later in the call. Her comfort with herself comes across effectively as she moves the audiences towards giving themselves permission to be completely comfortable with who they are. Lisa was born and raised in Los Angeles and loves to dance, swim, skate, write, play laser tag. What is laser tag?
Oh my God, it's so fun. It's when you get to play like you're in Star Wars.
Oh my God, I gotta play that. I gotta try that out. That's a date. That's a date. And she also likes to read thought-provoking books. She lives with her, she and her 9-year-old son, Jelani.
Yes.
They also live in Los Angeles, California. Welcome, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for having me. I am looking forward to this, and I have been. Well,
let me tell you, I met you here in Chicago through the Reverend Dr. Johnny Coleman when you spoke here at our home church, and you were accompanied by the phenomenal Mark Victor Hansen, and you were promoting Chicken Soup for the African American Soul. I believe you guys sold out of 500 books in the entire process, which was absolutely incredible. Your talk moved me so much.
Not only did we sell out of 500 books, we sold out of 500 books in 15 minutes.
Hello, caller. That's incredible. Hello, caller. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's when what's the definition of being enrolled and inspired? That's when people run to get more of you, and that's what I think we all want to do. And so, we were able to deliver a message that day that touched hearts, I believe. It touched minds, but it touched the hearts first. And so people wanted to get more of that experience, and so we had a phenomenal day.
Well, I know I had an awesome day, and had a chance to caucus with you after the book signing frenzy. I don't know if your fingers got numb there, but that was a lot of books to sign, honey.
Well, I've signed over 8,300 books so far, and I haven't had one day where my fingers ache at all.
Wow. You should write a book about that.
You know what it will be called? It will be called Living in Your Divine Purpose.
Hello, caller. Absolutely.
No pain.
Absolutely. So when I talk with you, one of the things that came up, we started talking about relationships, and we started talking about the healing of relationships, and we had a phenomenal conversation, both live and also on the phone, as a result of preparing and putting together this call tonight. Now, you had told me on the call to write this down. You said, drive the people you love the most, or the ones who get on your nerves the most to this call. What did you mean by that?
Well, you know, everything in life and every experience in life with someone else is a relationship. We have a tendency to just consider relationships man, woman, our intimate, you know, partner. But relationships are anyone. Relationships are mother, daughter, mother, son, you know, husband, wife, friends. And so those you love the most that you want to engage in healthy relationship with, healthy relay with, and they're wonderful in your life, then I'd say have them on this call so you guys can take it to the next level. But there are also those who you just don't get, they don't get you, and all that gets is that they get on your nerves. Let's just tell the truth. If that's the case, then there's something missing in the niche. There's some place where you guys aren't clicking. There's something rigid in the relationship. I'm not saying it's you, I'm not saying it's them, but there's something that's not fitting in the relationship, and it's not the person. We often want to change the person. It's never the person. It's our response to the person. We can respond differently and get a very different outcome. And so if they're getting on your nerves, put them on the call. Let's talk about how we relay with each other and how can we build on a better relay. Even if it's great now, how can we take it to the next level?
Well, speaking on that next level, what is your overall philosophy on relationships?
My overall philosophy on relationships is that the relationship that I'm in, the way that it's operating, I own 50% of that success
Interesting.
or that failure.
Okay, all right, on both sides.
I own 50%. I own 50% of that success or that lack thereof of success in that situation. Because, and I have to say this, every relationship, and I'll speak particularly of intimate relationship because that's where a lot of us are interested. Every relationship isn't supposed to end up together forever, always. There's some relationships that, you know, Yana Van Zandt says, you know, there are 3 types of relationships. There's a lifetime relationship where no matter what you do, you guys are going to be together forever. I don't care if he gets on your nerves, you get on his nerves, you're going to be together forever. It's just meant to be. It's just going to happen. And then there's a large group of relationships that are life-giving relationships, meaning that you met this person to spark something in you. You met this person to be reminded of something in you. You came in encounter with this person, even if it was so you can see the resiliency you have and what it took to get out of that relationship. Even if it's so you can fight for your self-worth, even if there's a purpose in that relationship that it gave you life. It put a spark back in you. And then there's a third type of relationship that the majority of us are in that we struggle with because we're trying to make it one of the other two. We're trying to make it a lifetime. The third type of relationship is the purposeful relationship. And that's a relationship that was put together. You and that person were brought together for a purpose, for a reason, for a season. And once that purpose is fulfilled, nothing you can do will keep you guys together because the purpose has been fulfilled.
Wow.
It's called a purposeful relationship full of purpose. Now, the challenge is that many people are in a purposeful relationship. It served its purpose, and the relationship just can't stay together. It served its purpose already, and we're trying to make it a lifetime relationship.
Fascinating.
And the purpose has already been served, and so it's really important to find out where do you fit, where does that relationship fit. And I got to tell you this, and you know I'm going to be very honest with you. You know I'm very candid about what's up for me. You know, I've never been married, so I've dated. You know, I'm 38. I've dated. You know, I put my time in.
You paid your dues.
You know, girls put her time in. You know, I got some notches on my boot. So, and some of those relationships, I got to be honest with you and say I wasn't complete about. I still ask the question why. I got to tell you something. Why is the most asked question, universal in every different language, all over the country. People ask why. Why did this happen? Why did that happen? Why? So, and people feel incomplete until they get that answer. Well, guess what? There's not going to be a UPS delivery guy delivering answers to all your past relationships. And so we have to find out why things happen. So one of the best things for me was when I heard those three types of relationships: a lifetime, a life-giving, and a purposeful. And the fact that the majority of the relationships are purposeful, and we wanted to make them more than that. So I began to look back in my history, and I began to look at each relationship that I felt was incomplete, and why did it occur? Why did he hurt me? Why did it end? Why did it whatever? Why did I walk away? And I began to look at what happened to me. How did I grow? How did I expand inside of that relationship? And then I began to understand why that the purpose for that particular relationship. You know, the purpose for my son's father was that I have a beautiful son.
You know, you're watching the Philippe Matthews shows. Now, let me just give you my opinion. He is the Oprah of internet. What that means is that he is getting together the biggest audience of people that want to make a difference in the world. And if that's you, you keep watching.